Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about a trend that I've seen a lot on my Twitter timeline, which is not necessarily a new trend, but I think a trend that it just always leaves a little bit of a weird taste in my mouth because of the accounts behind the posts being made. And I'm going to explain that more thoroughly in a second. Before we do that, I did want to thank today's sponsor, which is Adam and Eve. Before we get into this video, as you know, content like this is often demonetized, so I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is America's favorite adult store. Not only does it come with discreet packaging, but they also donate 20% of their profit to help fight the spread of HIV around the world. They also have a 24/7 customer service and have 90-day no-hassle returns. If you go to adamandeve.com and use code GLARE, you'll get 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Thank you, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring this video. So the trend in question usually includes the picture of a conventionally attractive woman, and I'm going to put an example here on screen, a tweet by the Manmaker that says, "You're crossing the bridge alone and you show this beautiful woman standing just right there." Usually it's you see. "How do you open?" And then there's this picture of an attractive young woman. Now, I've seen plenty of examples of this in different places, like you come across a beautiful woman at a restaurant, how do you open? You come across a beautiful woman, whatever, how do you open? And then people in the replies kind of, it depends. A lot of people are like, I leave the woman alone, or some people actually go for it and say how they would start having a conversation with the beautiful young woman. Most of the times when they put how they would actually open, it's pretty cringe because a lot of the people responding are the types that listen to pickup artists or that are just trying too hard, so it comes off as uncomfortable and unnatural. And I want to make it very clear that there's nothing wrong with seeking advice on how to open conversations with whatever gender you're attracted to. There's nothing wrong with that. The thing is, a lot of these accounts aren't like, oh, if I see a cute girl at a bookstore, how could I say hi to her without being creepy, or how can I start a conversation? A lot of the people interacting in these conversations and starting these conversations are people who are like, be a man, let me tell you what makes a man, let me tell you how to seduce women, let me tell you how to like make her sleep with you on the first date. It's very much this alpha male wannabe kind of sphere, and that's why I think it's uncomfortable, creepy, and weird. And so once I saw this tweet by the Manmaker, which already kind of tells you what we're in for, I went to the Manmaker's Twitter, and a lot of it is just pseudo-motivational stuff that has to do with women. For example, most women can forgive infidelity, but few women will tolerate economic failure. What do we get from this? But again, it's this kind of macho energy that is saying things that I don't even think are true. Like, I don't know that most women will just be fine with infidelity. Like, I think most women would prefer that someone goes broke over being cheated on, but hey, I'm not speaking for everyone. Then there are things that get even closer to the misogynistic, such as, when dealing with women, feelings matter more than facts. She's emotional, not logical. I mean, I don't really think I need to comment on that. It's ridiculous, and again, it's this kind of narrative of be a man, women are emotions, and we are logic, we don't have emotions. You know, that kind of really toxic masculinity. It's a mess. On top of that, this Manmaker person has a website, and I just had to go see what was on it because I was like, the advice I've been given on the Twitter has been so groundbreaking in case I ever had to pick up women. So groundbreaking that I have to see what the advice on the website is. So as soon as you open the website, it comes to this page, Conversation Casanova Mastery. That's the title of the book. You'll notice the fun and completely subtle image on the cover. And then it says 48 conversation tactics, techniques, and mindsets to start conversations, flirt like a master, and never run out of things to say. If we didn't know the kind of mindset of the Manmaker as we saw on the Twitter, it wouldn't necessarily be inherently bad because they could just be conversation starters for people who are awkward. Like, I would buy a book that is a conversation starter to like make friends or something like that. I would buy that. But you also have to contextualize like who is writing this and what are their views of women and what are their goals with women. Because if they're conversation starters to just try and manipulate women, it's a very different story than conversation starters for people who want to be in a relationship, want to make friends, whatever. You know, it really depends on the intention. And here we can see that the intention is of some misogynistic level, at least. I don't know the exact thing, but we'll get to that. So as soon as you scroll down after it gives you the offer to buy the book or whatever, it says, and this is in big text, like this website looks like early 2000s websites. You see a beautiful woman standing only a few feet away. She's hot, and you know that you want to bang her. You want to do something to start a sexual relationship with her, but yet you don't even know what to say to start things off. You try to find some words to utter to start a conversation and spark chemistry through flirting, but your brain freezes. Also, I have to laugh because the spacing here makes it look like it's a poem. And I like how bang her and start a sexual relationship with her are in red. I'm assuming, oh, I thought they were links. They're not even links. They're just like really trying to tell you that you want sex, basically. Not a word comes out. Anxiety accumulates and you eventually give in to one of these excuses. A cute girl like that has a boyfriend, 100%. If I try to talk to her, it will be awkward and cringe because I suck at conversation. I won't know what to say and will look like an idiot in front of bystanders. How many more times are you going to put yourself through this painful situation of seeing a sexy young woman but being paralyzed from taking action because you can't think of a few words to say to initiate interaction? This book, based on thousands of approaches and interactions with women and over a decade of research, is the definitive guide to always knowing what to say and being able to approach women anytime, anywhere. So that was a lot. And there's more. And again, like I said, it wouldn't be so bad if the intention wasn't fully just to have sex with women and manipulate them. And the other thing is, it's sad because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that have anxiety, like myself, have difficulty initiating conversation without those thoughts of I'm going to seem like an idiot, blah, blah, blah. So some of this I think is actually true in terms of the experience of beginning a conversation with someone, but the way in which it's framed, I think, is inherently problematic, let's say. And you guys know I hate that word. So if you continue scrolling down the website, there are reviews of the book. Obviously, the reviews included are all 5 and 4-star reviews. The place that I think a lot of people are getting to this website from is still Twitter. I don't think people will find pua-dating-tips.gumroad.com randomly. I don't think that's how it happens. So the people that are finding this website, I'm assuming, like myself, majority come from Twitter. And the Twitter is toxic. The Twitter is misogynistic. It has a lot of preconceived notions about women that are frankly antiquated. And that's why I think a lot of this is going to be reflected in the book, especially considering the top of the website is like, you see a woman, you want to bang her. This is how you get into a sexual relationship with her. I just think this whole trend is really weird of you see a beautiful woman, how do you open with her? It makes me uncomfortable, and I guess, like I said, it's because of the types of people who are responding to this, the types of content that they put out there. But I thought this was interesting because it's basically another version of a pickup artist. That's why it's called PUA-whatever, the website. But I do find it troubling, especially because they're taking pictures of random women that I'm pretty sure did not consent to be, put as, how do you open with this person? And are being essentially used as a prop to get a following and also to get clicks to their website, to get their book bought. You guys can let me know what you think. Let me know if I should try and find a used copy of this book to review to see if it can, help us all with our pickup artist game, I suppose. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.